Hey everyone, have I here been a video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we want to talk about something a little off topic here, and I want to focus on the category of joined forces, and can it be the best category in the game if a couple things were to happen. So if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive right in. And of course, with Global and JP kind of at a holding period, JP having a little bit more content than on Global, that is, right now. I wanted just to make a kind of an offshoot video here, and I wanted to focus on joined forces because it's a category that's amazing, right? And we all probably agree that Pure Saiyans is still the best category in the game, but don't overlook joined forces. The only reason why joined forces is not like considered top tier is because of one thing, and that's the leader skill. And the leader skill really provides a disadvantage for this category, being that if you think about all the units that drop for the category joined forces, you're looking at like the 7-year anniversary, the most recent non-Dokkan Festival exclusive LR in the Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan, right? So you're looking at these units, you're going, okay, why don't we talk about joined forces more? It's because the lack of the leader skill, and it really reminds me of, the best category in the game right now in Pure Saiyans. And that's what happened with Pure Saiyans for a long time. It was so good that they said, you know what, we can't bring it up to 170%. Because it would, I guess, break the game or something of that nature. But now we're at 200% leader skills, right? We have the 170% plus the additional 30% category, and it's very limited, but still it is a 200% meta. And we're looking here at these 150% with, and unfortunately the two leaders that's available here at 150% aren't very good either, with LR Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and Evolution Vegeta, the Dokkan Festival exclusive LR there, and the Golden Frieza and 17. Neither of them are very good leaders, and now these days you're like, okay, what's gonna happen? Well, what needs to happen is 170% leader, and if that were to be the case, it's gonna rival Pure Saiyans, in my opinion, in the top tier, right? I think the overall catalog, the amount of units on the Pure Saiyans category, I don't think any categories touching that. But the top tier, when you're talking like LRs and things of that nature, you look at all the Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs that this team actually has, it's pretty incredible, right? You have all these units here. Yes, you have little tiny Gobros on the team as well. But you compare this to then Pure Saiyans, right? There's a lot of comparable units that you can run on joined forces and Pure Saiyans. Yes, there's a few that's omitted here where you can kind of go, well, those are really good units, but there are also units that are Dokkan Festival exclusives, non-Dokkan Festival exclusives that's not on Pure Saiyans that are on joined forces that make combinations as well. And we'll look at that in a second, but let's kind of focus here on the combinations that joined forces can run in accordance with Pure Saiyans. And these are, top, type of combinations. But again, let's also look at the combinations that Pure Saiyans cannot run that joined forces can, and that's when you kind of start looking like, wow, joined forces is amazing, but yeah, I wish I could run it at 170% or even 200%. And these are some different types of rotations. Yes, I actually realized that Kellen Cleefla is Pure Saiyans as well, so yes, Pure Saiyans can run that. But you look at like Hit and Godku with LR Freeku, right? That combination you can't do on Pure Saiyans, and that's a beastly combination there. You have the new Goku and Piccolo units. This is actually the only team you can run both of these at the same time, and they're they're fun units to run. Again, another combination that Pure Saiyans can do, and I did make the mistake of actually putting this on my best teams as Pure Saiyans as a combination you could run, but I totally forgot that the LR Super Saiyan Gohan and Goku, that is not a Pure Saiyans category, right? But you can run it on joined forces, and that is a fantastic combination. More recent here, of course, you can run the androids combination there, even a Gotenks and Trunks, right? So Goten and Trunks. So these are some examples. Of course, there's a lot more examples, but here's all the other LRs you can run And again, besides, let's see, we got Turles, we got Nappa, Vegeta, and I think that's it. Those are the other non-Pure Saiyans units. Everything else you can't run on Pure Saiyans. And you start thinking about the EZAs, right? You got the recent EZA Cell. That guy's a beast of a unit there. And when you start thinking about, okay, they're going to EZA this unit here and all these other all these other units, you start thinking, okay, great, Joint Forces is going to be formidable, and the different combinations you can run is going to be formidable. Yes, on the top end. One of the things that Joint Forces is lacking here is like TURs and things of that nature. And of course, that's important as an overall best, but I'm just kind of talking about top tier here. And yes, Joint Forces does miss a few of the top tier LRs like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that EZA'd, and the Kaioken Goku and Vegeta, things of that nature, sure. But you start talking about a litany of other units that are, not Pure Saiyans, but on Joint Forces that are pretty interesting. I can't wait for this unit right here. Go Bros, you guys know me, and Go Bros and my infatuation with that unit. When this guy EZAs, boy, and it's a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, right? So we're expecting the 170%. Well, actually, I'm trying to think here. Would he actually get a 200% leader skill? Maybe not, but we're looking at the future here, right? The future metas. I think they could, maybe make him a 200% leader skill, which would be amazing. That's what I want to happen. But when you start looking at the other disadvantages with Joint Forces comparable to other teams and other categories, is really the last thing that's disadvantage for Joint Forces is lack of support. And if you're going to run a Pure Saiyans combination, you could run the Paragus and Broly combination. I can't wait for that unit to EZA as well. But everything else, it's really lacking support. So it would be interesting if they did do a 170% leader skill, or even 200% leader skill for Joint Forces. They add a Dokkan Festival exclusive banner unit that's a Joint Forces support, and that's going to make this team incredibly strong, being that, generally speaking, the top tier units that continue to drop is Joint Forces. Maybe in the future it's going to be different. Maybe, because of the superhero movie and things of that nature, if they're going to make those top tier units, maybe just an Ultimate Gohan and a new Piccolo kind of scenario. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they join those together, Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo together. I'd love to see that. Now, I did come up with a Joint Forces unit, but this was during April Fools. And for those who missed out on the April Fools video, go ahead and check that out for a little bit more details. But I said, hey, why not do a Z Fighters Joint Forces 170% leader? In this case, we actually did a 200% with Z Fighters Joint Forces as the leader skill, and then All Out Struggle as the 30% boost. But something like this would be very hype, and something like this, I see it actually still going to happen, right? Whether it's going to be a free-to-play unit or a Dokkan Festival exclusive or an LR, whatever it is, this can definitely happen on that. And having this as 170% lead for Joint Forces would be really fun. I don't know about the links on here, but again, having this maybe as an internal support unit as well, like kind of what Ginyu does in other LRs, like Turles, and it has that internal support within the unit. That's gonna make Joint Forces so formidable as a top tier. Like you got to be kind of a whale to pick up all these different units here, right? And be able to run these combinations. But still, I think it's going to be arguably, if you have 170% or 200% leader skill with Joint Forces and a support unit that's going to help that out, it's going to rival the top of the top and the cream of the crop. And again, as more units EZA in Joint Forces, the more powerful it's going to be. I can't wait for Rosemasu to EZA. So yeah, that's really what the video is all about. I wanted to discuss, who would you like to be the Joint Forces 170% category lead or 200% category lead? What do you guys think about this being one of the best categories in the game if it was provided a better leader and some support? Would it rival Pure Saiyans? Not in, like I said, terms of depth, but terms of the top tier. let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, just wanted to make this little quick video here. I think it's not even quick, it's over 10 minutes. I can't believe it. So me rambling along here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that here. If you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time.